Hi Aquarius, welcome back to Omkaratarot and to another You versus Them. Aquarius, let's see how you're feeling now, how the person connected to your energy is feeling, and what action we can expect in this connection. And Aquarius, these are general collective readings, may not resonate with all of you. Please keep that in mind. Take what works for you, leave the rest. So let's begin. Welcome back, all my subscribers, and welcome in newcomers. Aquarius spirit. Alright, Aquarius, newcomers, I'm setting down two sets of cards here. One side will be for you, one side will be for your person, and in the center, I'm going to have your dialogue message cards, mutual energies. If this is your reading, Aquarius, you'll know which side you resonate best with. For me, this is going to be person A here, this is going to be person B. Bottom of my deck, I have the World card in reverse. So somebody here actually doesn't want this connection to end or didn't want it to end, but they are feeling very hurt and betrayed by their partner right now. They feel this, we could have had it all and we could have had a happily ever after, things could have improved or we could have gone the long haul, but they are feeling very overwhelmed, burdened, feeling, feel betrayed here. Maybe they feel things are ending, they feel their person is being indulgent or, not being on the same page as them. The other person is actually they are understanding. This person is in hermit mode. They are kind of realizing that maybe some of their actions, which could have disappointed person A, have really hurt them, or there's been some heartbreak. I think they do want to heal things. They want the conflict to be over. They also want peace to be restored. They do see person A as their lifelong partner who they want in their life for a long time. This person is having a spiritual awakening about what they did wrong and what they want to do now. So let's see what that is. I'm going to clarify all these cards for you, Aquarius. But before that, let's ask the universe. Spirit, tell me what's going on with Aquarius and their person. Why are they both feeling this way currently? Aquarius and their person. Aquarius and their person. All right. The first card here, Aquarius, says playfulness, casual, fun times. Maybe somebody was into that. They were not wanting to focus on a long-lasting connection or their partner and, treating things lightly. Second card says creativity. This connection inspires creative action. I think that's what they're thinking now. Now, how do I take this creative action to prove to my person that I do love them and I do want something stable and long term? Manifesting, making it happen. Yeah, somebody is manifesting, making this connection fine and ending the conflict, I feel. So let's also do your dialogue message cards, Aquarius. Let's see if you guys could say something to each other right now, what that would be, and then we'll clarify the rest. Aquarius and their person, Spirit, if they could say something to each other right now, what would that be? Aquarius and their person. Aquarius and their person. All right, let's take a few more from another deck. Aquarius and their person, Spirit. And we'll take a few more from a third deck, Aquarius, and then start the reading. Aquarius and their person, Spirit. All right, good to go. Let's start the reading. And Aquarius, if any of you are looking for personal readings, my email is omkaratarot@gmail.com. You can reach me there. It's there in the description box below as well. So the first card, Aquarius, says, if I ever made you feel less than, I truly apologize. I'm not worth your tears. I left because I couldn't be faithful to you in my heart and soul. You deserved better. I'm sorry that our relationship didn't work out. You were the love of my life, but I couldn't see it because my heart was closed. I'm afraid of what I might see. I'm regaining my emotional strength. Unblock me, please. I made a mistake. I buried you with lies. I was scared to tell you the truth. Are you sorry for hurting me? I honestly don't think anyone will love you more than I do. Just saying. My answer will be I do. Okay, so I think somebody is hoping that the other person will make the move. That'll be easier for them than to go and say, "Hey, I made a mistake." All right, so let's start the clarification then, Aquarius. Let's start with one side, which is person A for me, and the other side I'll refer to as person B, only because I could be dealing with two Aquariuses here. But if you've been resonating with this reading till now, you'll immediately pick up which side you're on and who this person is for you. And yes, it can be a love interest, spouse, ex, secret crush. Could even be a business partner, relative, best friend. So this is a general reading. Please use your own judgment, okay? Person A, I'm going to start with you first. Tell me, how are you feeling right now? Why the 10 swords in your back? What's going on? Yeah, person A says things were going backwards instead of going forward. Things were, just not working out. I feel betrayed. They made a fool out of me. I really thought, we could go the long haul, but there was nothing here. Things have ended. I think person A has been very disappointed because things didn't go the way that maybe they had planned. They could be... What's the 10 of Cups? Tell me. What's the 10 of Cups? Yeah, they feel that person lied to them or cheated on them or ghosted them. And, I think person A was hoping that this connection would become that beautiful 10 of Cups connection, but they feel that person lied to them. Yeah, made unwise and foolish choices and damaged, what could have been a long-lasting connection. That's why I think person A feels that they were the ones who were hurt and betrayed. Why do you feel this way, person A? Tell me. Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune. Person A was really hoping that, maybe they're just, quiet because they find it difficult to express their emotions. Maybe they're just holding back from telling me how they feel. But I know they love me. I know in time things will be fine. I know they'll reach out sooner or later. I think person A was holding ground, hoping that the other person would love them back or express their emotions or say something. But I think they realized soon that they were the ones who were carrying all the emotional weight on their shoulders, and that person was not stepping up. They're not stepping up. They're not taking responsibility. They're not doing right by me. They are not building a firm foundation with me. They're taking my love for granted. I keep giving them all this love and everything, but they don't they deplete me. They don't fill back my cup. So I think that's why person is feeling worn down, basically. So tell me, how do you see the connection currently then? How do you see person B? How do you feel about the connection right now as I'm doing the reading, person A? Death. What's the death card? What's the death card? Yeah, person A says, well, then... maybe this is getting toxic. Maybe I need to release this toxic connection. Maybe I need to now turn my life around and accept it's over. What? And the 9 of Cups? Oh. I think person A didn't really want this connection to end. It's just that they are feeling unseen, unheard, unappreciated. I think if person B had come towards them with a solid offer, it would have made person A very happy. They were waiting, watching for a long time for a positive outcome. I think if person B had met person A halfway, I think person A would have showered them with love and affection. They were just waiting for the other person to maybe, come forward and give them an apology or something. But they feel, yeah, what's the point? There they are indulging, being a player or being immature and, not offering me an equal partnership. There's no equality between us. Maybe it's time for me to lay down that burden that I've been carrying. So it's not because person A wanted to, it's because they feel disappointed. I don't think person A really wanted this connection to end either. It's just that they feel lack of victory, lack of success. Okay, so what action person A will finally take is here, which I'll open later, Aquarius. Right now I'm going to go to the other side, see how person B is feeling, and then we'll do the action cards together. So person B, how are you feeling about this? What's the Hermit? Oh, see, I told you, this person is now feeling lonely. They are now having their spiritual awakening. They're looking into their future. This person is looking at their future and it looks pretty empty without person A in their life, right? This person is trying to figure out how to return back to person A's life. Eight of Cups in reverse. How do I go back now? Three of Swords. What's the Three of Swords? Yeah, they know they broke that person's heart. They know that probably maybe they were juggling or they were doing other things which they shouldn't have. Maybe they pushed that person away in the past, which created this ending, right? Which created all this conflict. I think this person is gaining some clarity about the part they played. Now they want to talk. They want to talk. What do you want to talk about, person B? Tell me. Six of Swords. They want to end the conflict so that peace can be restored, the past can be forgotten, the past baggage can be dropped, the heartbreak they caused can be forgotten. I mean, they are, I think they know that they disappointed their person big time. Seven of Pentacles, yeah, they created an ending here because of this conflict. So what do you want to do now? Oh, they don't know. They are trying to figure out now, what do I do? How do I move forward now into my future? I think this person is contemplating how to come back with an apology now, which they haven't all this while. Why? Because they do adore person A. They see person A as their future, somebody who was always loving and kind and generous. I think they know that person A is their future, and they know they disappointed their person. Yeah, and yeah, things just started going backwards. This conflict is something I think this person really wants to heal now. They are now regretting their past choices. Now they are very discontent. All the other options, well, nothing really worked out, I guess. And they are missing that one pure golden cup of love that was always being offered to them, which I think this person knows that they hurt and betrayed. And, this person I think was trying to behave single or maybe have friends or friends with benefits or other people in their life, and they know that this caused the person who they now want to be with, they left that person out in the cold and abandoned that person. They're having like that sudden aha moment, and it's like a tower that's hit them that they made the wrong choice. They're not happy with that. They're not happy with themselves, let's put it this way. They're not happy with the choice that they made, Spirit says. Okay, so tell me then, person B, how do you see the connection currently? How do you see person A? How do you feel about this connection right now as I'm doing the reading? Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, person B says, I see person A as my future, as my partner. And I am not at all in two minds about that. I have total clarity that I want to go towards them and I want to offer them my whole heart. I know I disappointed them, and that's why I'm taking a little time. I'm putting myself in the other person's shoes, trying to see things from all different perspectives, understanding why they are holding back from me, or, but how do I tell them that I am still very attracted to them? I still see them as my future. I know I did wrong by them, but I do want to make things right. They don't want to lose out on this Four of Wands connection. I think this person still does want to stand up and fight for the person who they feel is irreplaceable to them. So let's see if they'll take any action in the next 7 days, Aquarius. I'm going to take another deck for this one. And while I shuffle this deck now, if the storyline has resonated, please let me know. You can do that by tapping on the thumbs up button or leaving me a comment. That would be great. And newcomers, repeating viewers, do like, share, subscribe to the channel. We welcome you in. So back to you, person A. Action from your end towards person B or otherwise in your own life in the next 7 days. King of Pentacles. I think person A does want a true partner in their life, but they want somebody who's going to step up and do right by them, meet them, like be my partner. So what about person B? Is that, yeah, Three of Pentacles. If person A says, well, you know what, if they would show me that they want to build with me or work this out with me and step up and do right by me, maybe I can give them a second chance. Maybe we can start a brand new chapter. Am I right, person A? Yeah, because I do love person B. Person A has love for person B even now. They just want to They want to know. They want to talk. They want to clear the air. They want to know if person B's intentions are there. I think person A still does love person B. They still do see person B as their long-term partner. I think both of you are seeing each other as your perfect partners. I don't know what this conflict was. Ace of Wands, Ten of Swords. Yeah, person A says, I'll tell you what the conflict was. Omkaratarot, they lied to me, they cheated on me, they ghost me all the time, they're out there following their own passions, and they hurt me and betray me over and over again. So if they love me, then they have to step up and prove to me. Maybe I'll give them a second chance. I'd love to hear what they have to say. Okay, so person B, let's see what you have to say. What's your action going to be from towards person A or otherwise in your own life now in the next 7 days? The moon. This person is scared. Okay, why the moon card? Why are you drowning in your emotions? Why are you howling at the moon? Why are you scared? Person B. Seven of Cups, Hanged Man, Two of Pentacles, Moon card again. So yeah, they know what they did. I think person B knows what they did. I think they were out there checking out other options. Now they're putting themselves in person A's shoes. They're seeing things from person A's perspective. The way, oh my God, I juggled them. I treated them like an option. Now they are absolutely worried and scared. So moon card twice. Person B, come on. What does that mean for you? I'll give you one more chance. Will you not take any action, or are you just going to be petrified and scared right now? Queen of Pentacles. I told you, person A sees person B as the King of Pentacles. They say the other person as the Queen of Pentacles. Yes, person B says, I do want to reunite with them. I do want to have a reunion with them. I want to tell them that I also see them as my divine counterpart. But oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, I'm so scared now. How do I explain things to them? How do I fight for this connection now? What if they are guarded? What if I go and ask them for a second chance and they say no, or I can't end the conflict which has happened between us. I do want to heal things between us. If only I could just make them forget about everything in the past and we could have a brand new life. So I don't know how much action they'll be taking, but they are going through that oh my God moment and very, very scared. At least in the next 7 days, they're petrified. But neither of you, I think, want this connection to end from what I feel. Tell me about the world in reverse, overall energy, spirit. What's the world card in reverse? Seven of Pentacles, Queen, the Strength card, and the Eight of Cups. I think this is person A who didn't want this connection to end. Definitely not. They have just been disappointed. They've just been disappointed, so they've just taken their power back and saying, you know what, if all the cups are empty, then I have no choice but to walk away from this connection and just heal myself. So person A has just taken a step back from the conflict, conflict that the other person was creating. But I think they're only doing it because they were disappointed. Heart of hearts, I think both of you do want the Four of Wands and the Ten of Pentacles. Both of you do want things to heal. If you guys could, talk to each other, I think both of you would be very, very happy. But right now, I think you're both sitting in your different corners, both feeling miserable and sad and feeling I didn't get the offer. I don't know whether my offer will be accepted. What Spirit is saying, communication is the key. If you want to, person B, this is for you. If you have to pick up, yourself and have that talk, do right by the other person. But right now, from what I'm feeling, person B is just scared. They are scared even to send that first message. And people get scared only when they love deeply. And person B does love person A. Person B saw person A. I mean, both of you see each other as the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups. King of Pentacles as the Queen of Pentacles. It's just that to talk, I think person B is petrified of to have that conversation. They are thinking, they're overthinking, they are losing sleep, they are having nightmares, but I don't think they will be able to stop themselves for too long, because it's going to come to a point where they're just going to have to break the barriers and rush towards person A. Meanwhile, I think they are spying, they are watching, they are trying to keep tabs on person A, trying to figure out if person A is kind of cooled down, or, when should I come, what is the right time, what should I say. So, all right, take your time, go prepared. Okay, that's what I have for you, Aquarius. Till next time then, love and light, take care, namaste.